I want to make this video because, as always, if you follow me for some time, you know that I keep telling you what will happen, why it will happen, and literally within 24 hours it happens. I told you, literally yesterday in our yesterday's live stream, I discussed with you, right? I discussed and explained on Monday that the Senate has passed the landmark, right? Like the breakthrough landmark affordable housing bill, and this bipartisan, such a breakthrough. And I discussed why it is such a big deal because of the elections are coming, right? So then what happened, and also I mentioned 5 senators voted no. And I said, give you homework, let's find out who the 5 senators are who voted no for this. Like, who would vote no for this? And then I told you, nobody cares, right? Nobody cares. The GOP doesn't care about you. Trump doesn't care about you. And I just literally said that they don't care. It's because of the elections, right? Hold that thought. Then on Tuesday, yesterday, this passed overwhelmingly in the House. What happened was, 32 House representatives voted no again. And I gave you another homework and said, let's find out who these people are voted no, the Republican or Democrat, I don't care. We need to find out who are literally against American people's wealth or actually be able to afford a house, to buy a home. So that we all have the right for generational wealth, right? That brings me the idea that today I saw the news all over that literally that guy, Elon Musk, I also made the video on that, a live stream, watch that, about Elon Musk become the first trillionaire. And within 2 weeks, boom, not within 2 weeks, 12 days, he lost his trillionaire status. I don't care, it doesn't matter. He's over hundreds and billions of dollars wealth accumulated. He's really close to be a trillionaire. And so even that is absurd, okay? In any case, he lost because of this overwhelming amount of selling that happened. The stock, they had to adjust his wealth basically, and it came down to lower than trillion. In any case, forget that, let's move on. Again, I'm telling you, the House 32 House representatives voted no, and we need to find out who these people are. Fast forward today, which was this gigantic ceremony, supposedly be a huge ceremony that it's on Trump's desk, and it will be literally, it was like a ceremony type of event that they built. And guess what? He didn't show up. He actually didn't show up. He canceled it. And then what he said was, literally, I literally told you yesterday, and I made a video about that, the SAVE Act, right? He said, pass the SAVE Act first. Pass the SAVE Act. I want the SAVE Act to be passed. Why? AKA the voter suppression bill. And I told you, keep calling your representatives. It must be suppressed. But he wants to push this. And the people who whisper in his ear, right? We know who they are. They want this voter suppression. The Supreme Court has already passed a very the voting suppression for black people in states already. They passed that, which was unreal how that happened in the United States of America. Historically, that was overwhelmingly a disaster by the Supreme Court. And now these people want the SAVE Act to be passed. And this means, again, the voter suppression. And he actually just said, because for me, that's national emergency. So he keep pushing these wordings out because that's the same thing with ICE, with all of the other things that's happening, because they want to declare the national emergency. That's the game. That's the plan. That's the whole. And I mentioned that just safely protest, quietly protest, call your representatives. You don't even have to go out to the streets. Yeah, it helps, but keep pressing, writing the email, sending the letter, give a phone call, left the voice message. Keep pushing it, because that quiet and calm raising the voice quietly is so powerful that it will not be able to pass it. That's why they cannot, because of there's no chaos, they cannot declare national emergency. They want to create that chaos. That's what they want. See. And that is why they deployed all of these guards in all the states. But the states actually pushed back on that, right? So please, for heaven's sake, keep your eyes and ears open. Again, on my channel, that we don't discriminate against Democrats or Republican. Everyone is welcome here. Everyone who has an open mind, think critically, and do literally a strategic analysis and critical analysis of what's going on. Everyone who has an open mind and want to think independently and critically analyze and actually move forward and actually help humanity and the American people and the world to move forward, you all are welcome here. I am neither Democrat nor Republican. I don't care, because I don't believe in this bullshit of politics, what's going on around the globe, okay? Because I keep saying it, don't trust any politicians. They are doing politics. That's what they do. And that's why I kept saying, let's find out who these 5 senators are who voted no, and let's find out who the 32 House representatives are. Because these people do not want American people to live a happy, healthy life, prosperous life. What is more than a normal, decent life than to have a home? It's just all of our human right to have a home. To have a home, a roof over top of a head, and I just don't understand the aggressive amount of suppression of this wealth accumulation. And now Jeff Bezos comes out and says, oh, I don't understand why in New York a life-saving nurse pays 12,000 K per year taxes. They should not pay any taxes, the lifesavers, the responders. Like, what is happening? This literally, Jeff Bezos said that in an interview. He literally, and I don't know what kind of tree fall on his head or anything like that. Like, what are you talking about? Are you the one who, yeah, maybe it's because he has a huge, if you are an Amazon customer, or Amazon seller, you probably have got an email yesterday or within June that there is a huge class action against Amazon because of the way they manipulated the Amazon selling, so that the customers only had to purchase whatever Amazon had pushed forward. That was a deal last year, the year before, and now actually this is a class action. So if you see an email like this, don't open it, don't do nothing. If you want to just keep the results, whatever it is, but it is legit. And so there is a class action against Amazon. Maybe that's why Amazon pushing this kind of strange humanitarian style wordings out, like that the nurse shouldn't be paying any taxes because they save lives. Duh. Like, what? I mean, aren't you the one who accumulates wealth? Aren't you one of those? Aren't you one of those who were literally playing, making like a game, starships and I don't know, airspace, I don't know, rocket, to just play a game with that or like showcase it? I mean, I don't understand what's wrong. I mean, do all of these people have like some damage in their brain? I just thought like what are you talking about? Okay, like I never understood people who cannot look at the mirror of themselves when they talk something, like anything, like the YouTubers included. And that brings me also one thing I want to mention that I saw today is that these YouTubers, right, who make kind of like these anti-Trump, anti-GOP type of, yeah, this progressive kind of media, like this, I don't know, YouTube influencers kind of videos, what they are focusing on, I found this so, I literally, like this was on my face today, they literally focus on Trump's, I don't know, health, Trump's mania, Trump's, he moved this way, he moved that way, and look how he, ha, what they did, he's so crazy, and he's this, and he's that, look what he's done. Guys, and no one of these people, and this is how they become like a crazy, have crazy subscribers skyrocketing, the likes, the shares, the comments are absolutely skyrocketing, and because of that they keep doing this, right? Brian Taylor Cohen, he literally become a millionaire or whatever his wealth is accumulated, and he, the self-claimed journalist, he literally become rich and famous because of Trump. I remember, like as it was yesterday, in the pandemic, he popped out of nowhere, and since then he just like bashing non-stop, picking on Trump. There's nothing else he talked about, and this is how he made his wealth and his fame, and now he keeps like talking about anti-Trump thing. And so nobody, and that's what bothers me, none of them, like what I do, is actually talk about the bills, actually talk about what is actually will be affecting American people. Nobody talks about this. I have not seen any influencers, left, progressive, anti-Trump, whatever, bashing Trump, laughing at Trump, these people, nobody talks about these types of bills. Nobody. I'm telling you, why do you not understand? These people are not your friends. They are all about their money, their bank account. Nobody cares. Trump doesn't care about you. The GOP doesn't care about you. The Democrats are not care about you at all. The influencers, the left progressives, the YouTubers, the influencers, the guys, wake up. Be your own critic, be your own analyst. You don't need these people. You do not need any YouTubers to tell you what to think, what to say. You can open a goddamn, I don't know, Google and see, or any news, and you see what's going on, and be your own critic, analyze it, read it, and see for yourself what you need to do. You don't need me to tell you. Go and call your representatives. Why do I waste my time to here instead of, I don't know, drinking my coffee and working on my work? But instead, I keep telling you, call your representatives, call your senators, call your House representatives. This bill is passing. Don't just let it pass, or don't let it pass. Whatever it is, you need to understand that it is your job as a human being and as a citizen. It is your job, as so long we do have the rights of vote, which they want to take it away from us. That's what they want. That's what the SAVE Act is. Especially if you're a woman, you will not want the SAVE Act to pass. So do whatever the heck you do and block that SAVE Act to pass. That's why, my friend, they are so keen to push the national emergency to make that happen. Not so fast. Why? Because I love how American people, because I do know other countries' citizens. I love how Americans are so literally, when they care all. And that's what I love about the American people. And we can, I kept saying for 2 decades I'm here in this country, and I keep saying to Europeans, hey, listen, I kept giving examples after examples after examples after examples, how the United States of American citizens, the people of the United States of America, actually help to block bills, to pass bills, to make America what America is. We have the power. That's why we are here, and we can only do it so long we do have our rights to vote. And that, my friend, is the truth, and I'll keep you with that. And please let me know what your thoughts are, whether or not you agree with me, or what your thoughts are at all. And I will see you in the next video.